What is up, guys? Ram101 here, and welcome to my recipe for the perfect first-person shooter. Now, if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, there's that infamous plug again. It's always in the description if you want to go follow me. But if you follow me on Twitter, you would have noticed me tweeting a little bit a while back, talking about a recipe for the perfect first-person shooter. And the idea for this video came to me after playing Call of Duty for so long, and then playing a bit of Halo, and then playing a bit of Battlefield. Now, all these three games, they have their strong points, they have their weak points, and a lot of their weak points really bring them down in making them a perfect first-person shooter. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my ingredients, to say my points, to what I think the perfect first-person shooter needs to be, and what could possibly be the COD killer. So the first point that it needs to have, it needs to be noob friendly, but at the same time it needs to reward the experienced players. Now, Call of Duty sort of tries to tackle this point. They do award experienced players with better guns, better perks, and whatnot, but they can be too noob friendly with things like Painkiller, Martyrdom, Last Stand, RPGs, grenade launchers, some overpowered perks, Flat Jacket. They can be. Call of Duty is definitely too noob friendly. It's not there. It hasn't got the right balance of rewarding experienced players and being noob friendly enough so noob players can get involved and get into it. Noob friendly is perfect for guys who want to get into the game, but being too noob friendly punishes the experienced players who are already into the game. Battlefield 3 is the worst, I'll say, culprit for doing this. They're not noob friendly at all. If someone is an experienced player in Battlefield 3 and you go into there as a noob player, you're screwed. You're not. There's no chance for you whatsoever, and you need to get in there from the get-go. When the day the game comes out, you need to unlock the weapons with everybody else, and you need to get to that top player status with everyone. If you go into there as a lone wolf after everybody's got all these fantastic guns and they know the spots and the tricks and stuff, you're screwed. You literally cannot do anything. You can go into Call of Duty as a new player, use the first gun they give you, and have a little bit of success. You cannot do that in Battlefield 3. There is no noob friendliness whatsoever. Halo has a nice balance of it, but still, if you're a complete noob and you go into there against veterans that have been on Halo for years, you're not going to do well. It's as simple as that. Battlefield and Halo are very anti-noob friendly games, where Call of Duty is very noob friendly. We need a game that has a nice balance in between the two. High action and fast pace. Now, I know a lot of Battlefield fans and some Halo fans are going to be pissed by this, but there's a reason Call of Duty is I think 3 Call of Duties are in the top 10 most played games on Xbox. The reason for this is because it's high action, fast paced, and it's more fun. The slower action stuff does appeal to some people, obviously. That's why Battlefield and Halo does have players, but it doesn't appeal to everyone. A lot of people have attention deficit disorder and things like that, and they like to move, they want to be in the action, they want to be fast paced. They're sitting on the back of the map with a sniper, or they have to run 10 miles to get to the nearest gunfight just to lose and run another 10 miles. That doesn't appeal to most people, and that's where I think Battlefield and Halo sort of slack. They're not high action and fast pace. Call of Duty, some could say it's too high action and fast pace. I think a game like Call of Duty 4, World at War maybe, has a nice balance in there. I think they're, in my mind, the perfect high action and fast pacedness. They're not too over the top like ground war kill streaks can be, but they're not too underdone like Battlefield can be on a smaller, on a larger map without any objectives. So high action and fast pace is another point the perfect FPS needs. A nice environment. Okay, again, this varies from person to person, but I think the majority of people can agree that the more fun games that they play, the more fun FPSs are the more colourful ones, the nicer environments. And again, I would take Battlefield off at this point straight away. I don't think they have a nice, again, new player friendly environment. It's not, you may be into the dull and dusk sort of feel, but most people aren't. Halo is a nice game. It's bright and colourful. They have some bright and colourful maps, but some of the maps again are pretty dull, dusky. Whenever I play Halo, I'm playing with friends, I'm like, oh, can you please skip those dull and dusky maps? It's because they're not the best things to play. They're not the most fun things to play. Again, Call of Duty, they have those maps that are like really vibrant in colours and really fun to play. But again, they have those maps like in Black Ops 2 Turbine. It's really dull, dusky, and that comes into the high action and fast paced thing. Turbine is a map that isn't high action or pace, and it's a very boring map to play, especially in a high action, well, what is called a high action game like Call of Duty. So it needs to be a nice environment, colourful maybe, something vibrant, something fun, not just a bunch of wrecked buildings and a nice layer of dust along the ground. And I think the fourth thing, which could possibly be the COD killer or could make a better FPS than the three main ones we have now, is a different concept. We've had the modern shooter, we've had the past shooter, we've had the space shooter. We need a different concept, and I think this is definitely, this thing is going to vary from person to person. Some people might want a Western concept. Some people might want a World War II sort of concept. Some people might like the modern concept. Some people like the space concept. For me personally, I think Black Ops 2 was the first step to the concept that I really like. I want to go into the future, but not too much into the future. I don't want to go into the future as much as Halo has, into space, jumping around space, shooting guns there. I want to take it a step back from there, sort of where Black Ops 2 started to lead, where we had some future technology, the target finder, the millimeter scanner, things like the heartbeat sensor, things along that line. I want to take it further, so maybe we could still be on Earth, still have that military style shooter, but we have more advanced technology. Maybe we place it in the year, what are we in now, 2025 in Black Ops 2? Maybe we put it in the year 2090, 2150, whatever. Go that much further into the future, but not as far as Halo goes, so we're in space. I'd like to see what we could do with the technology in a video game sense there. Maybe have lasers, things along those lines, flying cars, shit like that. That sort of future, like some of the stuff you'd see in maybe something like Men in Black, sort of that kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking would be an interesting concept to me personally, but it's different from person to person. Remember, leave your comments in the comment section down below. What do you think makes a perfect first-person shooter? What do you think could possibly be the COD killer if it had certain points that you want in a video game? So that's what the comment section down below, guys. What do you think makes a perfect first-person shooter? What few things, 4, 5, 6 things do you think will make a perfect first-person shooter? Leave them in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a like rating and subscribe for more videos. Again, guys, this is Ram1, and I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching.